Welcome back. I am Innovate, and this is Season 2, Episode 20 of Shifted Reality on the RealSMP server. Now, I don't know why my slime farm, having the water level down here, is proving to be such a effective glow ink farm, but if I want to try and capitalize that, I need some sort of collection source, which I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do it just yet. But if I want to try and capitalize on having a glow ink farm as well as a slime farm, I need to have some form of automatic collection system, which means I need to get rid of this chest monster of all the items I collected whilst we were digging this pit. So I'm going to go make a deal with Wasay and buy some of his shulker shells. Wasay is going to make it easier for me to clean up the remains of that chest monster at the bottom of the squid farm by selling me a stack of shulker shells for 2 stacks of squid ink and 20 diamonds. I think that's a pretty good deal. Let's go find him. Dude, I'm running over to his base and he comes over to my base. What's up with that? Get back here, Wasay. How are you so fast? Seriously, where are you going? Alex, your skin's broken. Yeah, well. Alright, so small fortune. Nice. Alright, now let's clean up that chest monster at the bottom of the slime farm. So what's the plan to use a stack of shulker shells to clean up this mess? Well, it's not so much clean up as it is move. I'll just come up here, bust that up, make a shulker box out of it, place that down, and we're just transferring it. You see, we're not so much cleaning up the mess, just moving it out of the way, because we don't still have a storage system yet. Sorry about that. It's on the list, I swear. I will get to it. I was a little worried that removing a bunch of the water so that everything flows towards these hoppers, so that the glow squids that do spawn would all come down here to die and be collecting their ink sacs automatically, would lower their overall spawn rates. But I think we're fine. Now, I don't actually need all that glow ink. It's not something I need on very often. And the efficiency of the external glow ink farm is enough to serve the entire server. So let's run over to the shopping district and build a shop to spread it around so everyone can use it. Huh. This stolen ATM still has not yet been replaced. Now here's something you will not see the HOA ever doing. Spending their own hard-earned diamonds in order to replace a stolen ATM that is only there for the betterment of every player. Go ahead. Tell me, when was the last time the HOA has done anything to benefit the server? Now, there is one slight problem with trying to create a new shop to help provide the glow ink to the entire server so everyone can have what they need. Are you seeing it? Maybe it's clear from on high. What do you see in this shopping district? Quite frankly, we are starting to run out of space for new shops and new builds in this area. I mean, sure, the Sauron's Tower takes up a lot of space, and the HOA building is a completely wasted amount of space because it adds nothing to the shopping district. It doesn't even sell anything legitimately. Oh, what are we going to do? There is really, at this point, only one option left, and it's something I've been telling people that we are closing on need to do. And I guess I am going to be the one to start the process. The only option that remains is to start building upwards onto the walls of the shopping district. Yeah, this is a cute little area. And it's right next to HOA, which I'm sure they'll love. Let me do some minor terraforming and get to work on this spot right here. Okay, so now we are starting to get a little bit of a shop up there. But how to get up there? You just gotta follow the path, hook back, and up the stairs, nice and easy, to the front door of the shop. Now, I'm hoping if I create a path that comes back down these stairs, and more so this way around, it'll encourage someone else to come along and build the next shop into the mountainside somewhere along here. I am shy. I think I definitely need another beam along the top here, but I am out of oak logs. So let's see if there's any chance that Timber and Time has the oak that we need. Spruce, no. Dark oak, no. Jungle, no. Mangrove, no. Cherry, no. Pale oak, no. That's jungle. It's in the wrong spot. Wait, are you kidding me? You really don't have even... The few times that the wood shop actually has stock, and they don't have oak, of all things. I mean, oh my god. What's this up here? 1 diamond block per slot. Bro, there's nothing in here. You're expanding your shop, but you don't have anything to expand with. Alright. I guess I just need to get some more oak the old-fashioned way. Alright, now that we have some more oak logs, let's just finish up the walls of our interior. Why am I stripping, you might ask? Well, let's just say they prevent anyone from actually coming along and being like, whatever, with their axe and be like, oops, I just stripped 1 single block in your build. No, let's just keep this simple. Alright, so Wasay wants me to take a little break from building my new shop here so he can practice with a mace combat. So, let's go over here. So got a totem, keep me alive. Wasay lost sight of me when we were leaving the shopping district, and now he's not sure where to find me. But if he really wants to have a war, he needs to learn how to hunt. Oh, jeez, I'm going to have to spell it out for him. See, Wasay sees himself as some sort of master assassin for the SOA against the HOA. There you go. And I'm just hunting pigs to keep things moving for me. Or keep me moving for him. Dodging and weaving through the trees. That was a miss. Swing and a miss. Nope. Nope. Didn't get that one. Go along with that. Well, that's a bit annoying. After Wasay finished practicing his mace skills while he's flying on Elytra wings, I was on my way back here, and then not only did I get killed by a zombie at the exact same time as I died, a creeper exploded right where all my stuff had dropped. So when I used a recovery compass to get back to where I was at, all that remained was a crater and none of my stuff. Complete wipeout, and I don't even have it on camera to show it off. You know how disappointing that is. Anyway, how do you think our new shop is coming along? Well, I need some new elytra, and it's 20 each, but I only have 18 loose diamonds. Plus, I'm going to need a trident to put Riptide and Mending on. Let me see here. Mending is 2 diamonds each. Unbreaking is 2. Riptide is 2. Okay. So unfortunately I need to buy these from him, and let's see what he says here. Minivates frequent buyer discount. Think he'll go for this? Alright, so that's 4 diamonds just to replace the trident, which technically I owe him another 4 because, well, I have not actually asked his permission to get a discount. But I mean, come on, this is like the 6 pair of wings I've bought from him at 20 diamonds each. That should count for something, right? And a little, 6 discount from that, right? Hey. It's all fair, right? We'll see what he has to say about it. But at least I labeled it so that he knows who to come for when he notices his diamonds are a bit short. Yep, I'm once again back to fishing because I need to replace my bow again. Well, at least the fish market will be stocked more. Well, here we go. We now have our glowing shop fully stocked and ready to go. And you might be saying, isn't this a little plain? Well, we are going to do this completely HOA compliant. No frills, no thrills, no silly little themes. We're going to make a shop nice and simple. That's right. Maybe I haven't given the HOA a fair collection of effort. Maybe they're not so bad after all. Let's let them give their own opinion here. Let's see what happens. So in order to complete my HOA approved shop, I invited the president of the HOA, by Sizewing, to come by and cut the ceremonial red ribbon. And he checked this out and was naturally thoroughly impressed with the unoriginal and completely basic design of it. He even checked out the shop prices and the HOA licenses, which he found to be mind-dropping. At this point, I want to thank XM1LS from Jake Colton's Buildstone community for helping me making this trap work the way I wanted to. It functioned perfectly. Thank you so much. And in case you're concerned about our HOA president, that dropped him down into a deep cave with a nice, safe water landing. He did not die. There was no danger. He just had to find his own way out. Because, And now that the HOA president is trapped deep underground, never to be heard from or seen from again, this whole Shop Owners Association versus Homeowners Association can finally come to a nice, peaceful conclusion. Let's hope that this is the end of all escalations. Big thank you to Jay Colton's Buildstoner community and XM1LS who helped me make sure I got that trap working in time. And now that we have definitely for certain gotten the HOA president trapped forever in the tunnels beneath the shopping district, this should definitely be the end of the shopping district wars, right? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Will this be the end, or is this just merely another escalation? Once again, thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in next week for another episode of Shifted Reality. And until then, have a good one, everybody. Bye.